I was in my school back in Kashmir. I was studying in third standard. हमारे पास का एक स्कूल था, थर्ड स्टैंडर्ड में पढ़ता था. तो हमारी क्लासेस कैसे होते थे? There would be a blackboard, it's a whiteboard, blackboard, typical chalk वाला blackboard. तो हम लोग नीचे बैठते थे. Okay, we sit on the टाट होते थे नीचे, नीचे बैठते थे. तो स्कूल 8 तक था. It was a private school and private school. तो जो high school nearby government high school था, उसका principal was kind of, used to inspect this school also. So one day, उन्होंने उस principal साहब ने he sent one of his senior teachers to inspect our school, and he came to our class, and ऐसे पूछने लग गए जैसे गांव के स्कूल में अक्सर क्या होता था, English is like something you want to know, you want to be very good at it, but लोगों को नहीं आता है. अब कहाँ कितना आता है, what's your name, in which class are you in, what does your father do, where do you live, these are the things you should, people feel proud of it. So आके एक start किया एक ऑर्डर से, okay, what's your name, where do you come from, okay, so ये पूछने लग गए. मेरे सामने एक लड़का था जावेद. तो जावेद से पूछा, okay, what does your father do? Javed said, my father is bread. Okay, so मैं जावेद के बिल्कुल पीछे बैठा हुआ था. I started laughing. इसको ये भी नहीं आता, my father is a bread. Actually, जावेद का जो पिताजी जो थे, he had a small bakery shop. Okay, he was a small baker. So he had to say, my father is a baker, or he works somewhere and his father makes bread or something. So he said, my father is bread. And when my turn came, I incidentally asked him the same question. What does your father do? I said, my father is a teacher. And I was very happy that I said it correctly and so on. After the results were out, I went back to a school one day. I spoke to children there. And it occurred to me, there were a lot of children here who used to study with me. Let me see if I can find out some. I met Javed. Javed had not, continued his studies beyond 8. Javed was working in that father's small shop, bakery shop. It's not a shop actually, not a bakery shop actually. They had a small earthen tandoor. They would make some naan, which local people would take. And that's the day I realized what was the difference between those two statements. My father is bread and my father is teacher. I was the only student out of my batch in that school who got into a professional college, who did engineering or medicine or whatever. After that, I moved to another school. I was again only student, from that batch who even appeared in some of the examinations. So what I'm telling is, my story has been that of the privilege. My father was a teacher. That's why he could afford it. Had I been, born in the home where Javed had, I too might have been, maybe wish I would have promised out. So this is the story of, all of us. That is, we have been privileged. Some of us have problems, but at the end of the day, those problems are not much bigger than the kind of privilege that we have. But at the same time, there are millions and millions of people who are good, much better than us, might have been even brilliant than us, but they don't have those opportunities. And this is one such service where we can do something good for them, where we can provide them also the same opportunity as us. So, that is my advice to you. This is why this service, this is why you all should be sitting here, going back home, working hard all day and night, because this service will give you an opportunity where even one decision of yours will change lives of so many. And that is the real purpose, why the humans, that's the real purpose that differentiates us from everything else. That's the real thing, that makes us so great, so amazing.